Hey, Craxy, how are you? I'm just seeing if it's still working at the moment. We do appear to be live now. According to my stream health, it is saying it's excellent, so I'm going to take that as a good sign that we're okay at the moment. There we are. Fantastic. Apologies for the technical issues there. I've got no idea what happened there. I started the stream up, and then it all went quiet on me. It was very weird. Good evening, everybody. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you are well. So we just basically, for those that missed the glitch bit of stream there, I literally opened up some mail. Very kind mail from Isa, who sent me a pet, which was amazing. Good evening, Bullseye, Phil, Huxnaver, Mr. Deadfellow. Did I get everyone? Mianax, Craxy, Nazstyle. I think I got everyone. But thank you all for stopping by. And Jack the Dipper, how are you? Doing okay, thank you very much. We've can you spam for a while? Of course, Costa. What have you got? What have you got news-wise? And Speaker C, how are you? And Captain E, thanks for stopping by. Right, we've got a few mounts here. So we currently was going through the mailbox. So I've already kind of started opening things. There's been a TSM update, and so we've got some new icons here for sales, which looks quite cool. I'm assuming this trolley here is a bid one, and so I'm going to go with these clocks, which are the expires. Oh yeah, there we go. Buys are there, that's consistent. Sales are there, and expires are there. So it matches the icons you've got down here. And then cancels are going to be the cross, I imagine. Yes, I did hear they lost. Commiserations to all the football fans out there, or England football fans out there. I'm sure there will be many other chances. You sold over 200 lavish feasts. Wow, Costa, that's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, I've got no auctioneer. Dead. Okay, I'll have to wait for them to respawn. Okay. Good evening, Kalehole. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'll just wait for the auctioneer here. Whilst we're doing that, what I'll do is I'll look at my shopping that I've got so far. So what did we have that was successful? Brown linen shirt. The Ember Silk sold. That roseate pigment I bought. And I flipped that. That was one of my first sniper deals. That's nice to see that selling. And Silkweave Satchel, Greater Fire Protection Potion. Okay, that's good. I'll take those sales. That's what, 18,000. Write that down. And I'll add it on with my other ones. So I'll take those sales. I'll take the buy as well. Oh, the inventory's full. Oh, did I not get that? That must be why it's in the red. Okay, there we go. Or I did. Oh no, I did buy it. There we go. I was completely confused on that. I bought it, and so that's what I got. So I must have won the bid on it, and that's it coming through into my inventory, which my inventory is now full. Now it makes sense. Okay. Now the other thing I'm thinking of is there's a few of these things that need to go into a group, like these giant dinosaur bones that kind of got accidentally bought, but now the price of them are 2 gold 63, so I might try and put those on for hire. I think I'm going to succeed with the challenge before expansion release. It's a close call, Craxy. I'm not seeing... good evening, Baron Lover, as well. How are you? I'm not seeing a lot really that's going to make me think that I'm going to make it, because I've not got a lot else other than what I've constantly been doing. I've been limited by time is one of the things, and the only thing I can think of that's going to help between now and then is the fact that pre-patch is coming, and I'm imagining there's going to be a lot more interest in the game over the next month, so I'm kind of banking on that really. Can you add on the Living Steel page a calculator to what Spirit of Harmony cost if you completely use them to make Living Steel? Oh right, so if you use that to trade in the for the Trillium and then make that to turn into something. That's a good idea, Costa. Hey, Proc Knight, how are you? Also, there is a way for you to know what crafted item sold that you made so that you can craft it again other than the sales tab in TSM3. What I do for that, Proc Knight, is I use a crafting operation and I keep a certain amount of things in stock. So say, for example, I make enchants of, say, the critical strike enchant, and I've got a crafting operation that says make 10 of them, and always have 10 of them. So what that happens is I won't craft any if I've got 10, i.e. whether they're on the auction house or in my bags, and then when I sell one, I'll go down to 9 or 8 or however many I sell, and then next time I run that crafting operation, it will make the required amount to get me back up to 10. So that's how you do it without having to watch the sales tabs. Don't get discouraged, sales are going to go way up as people come back. That's what I think, Captain E. That's my sort of my premise anyway. Oh, there's an auctioneer here. I'm hoping he's not going to get killed before I go back on, so let's just pop on over and post my auctions up. I've got a load of stuff to expire here, so let's get posting. There we go. Let's check how you can build that and put it onto your new website. You've been gradually expanding offerings today, and had a 100,000 mailbox just from enchants and regular crafts. Excellent, Hooksnipe, that's brilliant. Very good. Phil, thank you ever so much for using your Prime to subscribe. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you for your support. There's some chef's hats in the chat. Thank you ever so much. Is there a vid on that crafting operation that I just mentioned on my channel? Yes, there is, Proc Knight. I do have a YouTube video on just that thing. I'll put the link to my YouTube in them, but if you go to my playlists and in TSM guides, there will be a playlist there for about creating groups and operations for professions, and it's that one that will have, it goes through the whole thing, and I use enchanting as an example, but it goes through crafting operations there. You can move the price anywhere by just removing Spirit of Harmony from the market. Ah, okay. Hey, Teeks and Macropiece, how are you? Oh, excuse me. Living Steel, Trillium Ore, and Trillium Bar even goes to iron ore, just skyrockets up. Ah, from controlling the market, that's really cool. I am doing very well, thank you very much. Nefistra, we're just going through and restocking on things and reposting things. There's been a few bug fixes on TSM, so I'm looking forward to checking those out and see how those go. Oh, you have to take the space out on that. There we go, you got it. Thank you ever so much for the cheer. That's really kind of you. Greetings, Barbarian. How are you? I like the name. Thanks for stopping by. So right, we're gonna post on all these auctions first, and then we'll go through and see what we got left. We might need to go and look at a few things. Just crafted your first Sky Golem. Next one you get to sell. Oh, excellent, Captain. That's a good start. Any tips on setting up TSM3? Getting confused to hell doing operations for different stack sizes, etc. My tips, Teeks, is basically to start slow and work your way out from then. I mean, if you're willing to give it a go, TSM4 beta is available, so you could try jumping straight in there. Although obviously it's got bugs and stuff, so it may actually be better to stick with 3 for the moment if you're just getting started. Any recommendations on building an inventory? It depends whether you're crafting or doing sort of like farming and things. No worries, Nefistra. If you're farming things, then obviously go out and farm it. If you're crafting, literally just start with something that looks interesting and build it from there. Obviously buying low, but anything else. Do you also have a grey beard on the back stroke side? No, it's just on the end, Costa. I thought you said backside for a minute then, I was a bit confused. But yeah, the general principle is filled buy low and sell high. It depends on what moves and what kind of the what's got a good sale rate on it as well. So it's kind of a bit more complicated than that. Oh, there we go. I just sold a mooncloth robe. Excellent. Let's take the expires of this and run through this again. How are we doing on space? We've got a bit of space. That should be all right for now. Let me just catch up on chat. Got K-hole for 3. Is that 3 months? 3 months of. Whoop! Oh, I just clicked on the wrong button. There we go. Thank you ever so much for the resub. That's really, really kind of you. Let's pop all chef's hats in the chat. Thank you very much indeed for your support. Let me just catch up on chat because I'm way behind now. Preempted your by Chef's Head. Doing very well, thank you, Dragon Enforcer. Would it be a case I'd have to move it all over when it releases? No, it'll copy over, Teeks. You'll be fine. They'll copy over. Greetings, Ignis. How are you? So far, you just got transmog. That's a very slow, slow-moving one. So I would go for crafted. Oh, you got more there. I see. Crafted, non-crafted, and vendor. Yep, I think that would be a good start, Teeks. Those ones, and then go on from there. Do you prefer sharers, transmog groups? But I do prefer the transmog groups. Okay, there we go. Just got a mailbox of 37k. Very nice, Costa. Very nice indeed. Right, just 11 hexweed bags at 1400. That's quite low for hexweed bags, but still not bad. Not bad at all. Or is that profit? 1400 profit's good. And you know all about Jack from an IRL friend. Oh, interesting, Dragon Enforcer. How are you setting in TSM? Do you share as groups, operation, or making your own? Okay, 8 living steel at 2,500, very nice, and 22,000 fur and 700 spirits. Wow. Okay, that's quite the stock. I'm going to do some more. Right, I'm going to pick that buy up because now I've got the space for it, and then I'm going to do expires again. Let's get through this, otherwise I'm never going to get on. Last time I was on, I just stayed on Samadan. I didn't even check any of my other characters, so I'm going to have expires all over the place tonight. I've got a feeling that most of tonight's stream is going to be spent just posting things back on, but we'll see how we get on. There's a whole fresh lot there to put on, so let's start with that. You just want to get rid of it. Yeah, I can get that mentality with things sometimes, especially when they've been hanging around for a while. Last thing, do I know a way to eliminate items in the crafting queue rather than clearing all of it in TSM3? No, I'm not sure TSM3 does that proc night. I know you can do it in TSM4. Cautious, a friend of mine pointed me to your channel. Oh, fantastic. Time to farm Songbell for buying or pick up blacksmithing recipes. Having some post-traumatic stress disorder here. Already done about 500 runs of it for tailoring. Well, good luck, Haggis. I hear it can be a tricky one. Teeks, thank you ever so much for the follow. And good evening to you, Steam Cage. Thanks for stopping by. He says you stalk him. If you want to really learn and understand TSM, then make it yourself. Just do it step by step, group by group. Yes, Jack, that's exactly what I recommend to most people as well. What Jack said is that's how I did my groups. I started off small. I literally just did enchanting, and I did the main Legion enchants, and that was the thing that got me started. And then I slowly built it up from there. I didn't even do crafting operations or anything like that. I was literally just posting, and the rest of the stuff I worked out by hand. And then as I learned more about TSM and material costs and things, then I slowly built it up. For me, that was the best way for me to learn. Alright, nearly done. Let's post this lot on. Another 97. So let's go through all of these. So next thing is I need to check some of my groups for some extra things to put on, because last time I was trying to put them on, TSM was crashing on me. So I'm going to try putting these onto groups again, see how that works. Dragon Enforcer, thank you ever so much for the follow. Right, let's try that again. So let's try... That's interesting. Where's my loot appraiser gone? I did have my add-ons turned on, I'm pretty sure. Or do I need to do a reload? Let me just check that for a minute. Hold on. Add-ons. Yep, they're on. Loot appraiser's there. Interestingly, I've not got an icon for it. Wonder where that's gone. Oh well, I digress. I'll sort that out later. Let's do groups first. There we go. Oh, it's gone for you as well, has it, Phil? Okay, not just me then. Must be a weird one. Maybe there's an update that I haven't checked. So we're going to go through battle pets. I had this guardian cub very kindly donated to me by Isa on Dark Moon Fair, so I'm going to add that one in to the list. Seems like it's because of a patch for WoW. Okay, Diabetic Streamer. Try type /LA. /LA. Ah, there it is. Thank you very much, Steencage. That's awesome. There we go. Well, at least we've got the thing arriving. How do you add items to the list that you do not have in your bags? That's a... you had to remove it and re-add it. Oh, okay, Costa. Okay, and then it came back, did you? Okay. For me, Phil, it's quite difficult. You can, in TSM3, shift-click things. I'm not sure if you can do that in 4, shift-click icons. And then, the other thing you... the way I find it is always make sure I have something in the bags. You can use the item numbers and you can import groups using a website like the TSM Group Maker, but it's not the easiest way of doing things. For me, the most convenient way is to literally do it in your bags. Tip of the day, /LA to get loot appraiser back. Exactly. Yes, I do encourage you to check out Jack's site. He's got some good information on the price sources there. I also did a video on importing groups using website links. It's also on my YouTube playlist to do with TSM. So if you follow that playlist, there'll be one about how to import your own groups from other websites. Hey Forever, how are you? Apparently, no, it's not. We've got a few things here that I need to put into my random old world drops region average. Ignore random enchants. So, brick gauntlets. Those don't need to go on. They need to be disenchanted. I'm not sure about that one either. Practice sword I was going to try. That might be an interesting one. And silver threaded gloves, and let's add those 3 in, and then I'll put that super cooling pump in temp, I think. Yeah, because I've got a few other of those things, and then the rest of these, I thought I added that into my... Oh, there's greaves there. Let's put those into old world region drops. Plate greaves, add that. And then in battle pets, guardian cub, add that in like that. Okay, there we go. When importing groups, do the operations follow? You tend to you have to assign. Well, if you're importing someone else's groups, like from my paste bin, then the operations come with that because I exported the operations with them. If you're getting groups from a website using the links method that I mentioned, then you'll have to assign an operation to those. It's whatever else. See, France is going to have the easiest win ever. Neither us or Croatia are good enough to meet them, but proud of the team. Yeah, I've got no idea whether they played well or not. I didn't watch the match, but it's always an interesting one to follow people's passions. And I know football in England is very much a lot of people's passions. And mine is World of Warcraft, amongst other things. So let's open up a whole load of more stuff whilst we're doing this. Let's take the expires out. It's going home. Hey, Greasy Jingles, yes. England's going home. In the import, you select if you want to use the operation that comes with it, if it's included. Yeah. I like math. Yes, yes, Costa. No worries, Teeks, that's exactly what we're here for. If I, myself, or Jack, or anyone else can't answer them, then I'm sure if we can't, then go onto the WoW Economy Discord and they'll be able to answer them there. But hopefully there's enough goblins here that will be able to answer all your questions, don't worry about that. People think you're nuts for liking to work with numbers. Not at all, Costa. I love working with numbers. Hey Bark2, how are you? And Rasheen and Gwilyn, how are you all? Sorry to hear with the football results for those that follow it. What's my threshold region sale rate to add to your groups for random loot? I don't really have a threshold per se. I just try and get anything that's over 1,000 gold region ones. Oh, Gwilyn, thank you ever so much for the cheer. Very kind of you. And Jerkatin, how are you? Cat sound? I didn't hear one. Is double gathering profession still recommended at the start of expansion? That's what I hear, Barbarian, yes. I'm going to tell you how to get home. Oh wait, I think we can ask all the Brits. What's my threshold? Oh, did I answer that one? Okay. Also running game. Hey Marsba, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Someone probably petted one in the auction house. Oh right, okay. That makes sense. How are you doing, Marsba? I hope you had a good evening so far. Oh, we've got some more gold coming in. So this is another sale of there's about 10,000 in here at the moment. We also bought some gamey ribs and Trillium bar that was on a decent amount the other day, so those are in. So we've got more sales, another 73 left, so let's wait for this update and see what's happening. My undercutting days are over for now. Haven't played WoW in a few weeks. Oh no, don't worry about that, Bark 2. If you're in or you're out, it's, you know, everyone has their time. Keep in mind that if you can't, oh right shot, thank you for the follow. You can't learn TSM overnight. It took me a month. I'm still learning it, and I've been doing this for about 10 months now. Right, I was waiting for this to change from 20 to 50 and see what else comes in on the mailbox. How am I doing in terms of bag space? Getting quite full. I do miss the timer here though. It's only afternoon in Florida. Ah, excellent. Still got the whole rest of the day ahead of you. There we go, some more sales. Oh, even more sales, in fact. Is this all sales? Yes, it is. Wow, okay, what have you got here? Royal olives, river onions. So those are still selling, amazingly. Spiced rib roast, enchant rings, lavish feasts have sold. More enchants, barbecue ribs have sold. So all that work I did for the food has paid off because most of it's sold. And enchants are selling, odd little bit here and there, netherweave bags. The ember silk cloth has sold, that's good. So that's another 34,000 on top of our 18,000 we had before. So we're up to 46,000 already. Who bought it? Oh, I missed that now. I don't usually pay attention to the people who buy it. I'm just glad it's gone, basically. Are you in Florida as well? You never use DB Market? No. Oh, is this another lot of mail-in? And it's more sales, another 13,000, even better. So that takes me up to 59,000. This is probably over a always DB region. Ah, interesting choice. Raking in do seem to be at the moment. This is definitely a good start. What we do need to do is make sure everything's back on though. So let's get all this gold collected. There we are, that's the mailbox empty. So let's post this lot on. and then see what we've got left. There we go. Chat goes faster than sound can keep up. It does. It's fantastic to see so much going on. So thank you all. Apologies if I miss things. Having some luck with TSM4 and dual crafting. Excellent. Dual crafting is one of the professions I haven't tried yet. I would like to though. Would you say that these are okay posting prices? This is because of the DB market. 90% DB market, max price 300% DB market, normal price 200% DB market. Told by a friend to use them. I would say that's okay to use, Teaks. Just reload much faster, Steam Cage. Yes, I do that, but that was the one I was just waiting for the last ones to come through. So Costa is saying no to the DB market, but it depends how quickly the items are moving in there. If you just want something on there for the moment, then that's fine, but I wouldn't say it's useful for a blanket a blanket operation. So, well, let's fingers crossed on this Guardian Cub for 1.3 million. Let's hope that sells, because that is amazing. So let's post that lot on. So the difference between DB Market and DB Region is DB Market is your own server's prices, and DB Region is spread across the whole region, like EU or NA. You use it if people use that to steal their stuff. You tend to base yours on region sale average instead of market value, as that always seems absurd from your server. Yes, I've been using region sale average for the stuff that I just want to get rid of. I've set that as my minimum price to say, okay, just get rid of it, just put it on for that. And I've been using that as well. They each have their own sort of uses, really. It all depends on what you're trying to achieve. Okay, so we've got a few things here that haven't gone on yet. Do I go through these now, or shall I do restocks first? I think I'm going to do restocks first, because I want to make sure I've got my enchants on, and there's some more stuff expiring as well. So well, let's keep up with this and with chat at the same time. So let's go through and go to my groups and my enchanting, and I'll do a restock here. Now, have they fixed the bug with the crafting list? Yes, they have. Can't see the profit here, so let's just see if we can fix that one up. Oh, that's a lot faster. There we are, and the profit's back in there. 34,000 according to that. That would be very nice. My bag add-on is called Addy Bags. I'll do a command called bags, and that should give you a link to it now. There we go. Have I considered making a BFA starter pack? Foods, buffs, potions. Dunno, Perkin. It's not something I've really considered. Interesting idea though. After that, and then you buy up the. Sorry, I'm catching back up the chat. Fate, thank you ever so much for the follow. I'm just trying to catch up on all the chat. Region sale, I'm just going to mark out. Yep, did that one. So if we use 5 alts to lower the price sharp by putting up 1 of every stack. Okay. And then you buy up the undercutters. That's not a bad idea, actually. Did that, did the follow. This is the reason you give up with TSM. Take it slow, Teeks, and everyone's going to have their own advice and things. Just start with something. Try it out. You're not gonna. It's not going to be sort of. You're not going to lose everything by just giving it a go. And take it small, and then you can just get a handle on prices yourself. You switched from Bagnon to Addy Bags after watching my stream. Very useful. Ah, excellent, speaker. Glad you're finding it useful. Right, let's try gathering. What do we need here? Aha. Here's my first problem. No more Bloods of Sargeras. Pyrominator? Thank you ever so much for the follow. Hey, gumdrops. Thank you ever so much for the cheers. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough goals on the football side of things, but thank you ever so much for your support. That's really, really kind of you. So we're basically looking at a lack of Blood of Sargeras here. There's 6 on NA. We can have a look on EU. Let's have a look, actually. before we do anything else, because I will need to stock up on bloods again. Oh, there's an invasion on. That could be helpful. But not much in the way of bloods, just the single blood, in fact. I should never really have let myself run so low on stock. So what we'll have to do is avoid the cloaks for now. Let's do the enchants that we can do. We still need a few more arcana and things. So let's just start with the things we can do and then work our way through there. How much resources do I have? I don't have a lot either, Jack. I only have like 2,000. So that's not going to help me either with the bloods, unfortunately. And the last time I did the ley light conversion with the Shalderai silk, that didn't give me very many chances either. Hey, Six Moon Dance, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Morning for you, it's evening for me, but wherever you are in the world, hello and welcome. Q for Heroic, did that with your enchant. Is that Heroic? You get them on every boss. Okay. And get the shoulder enchants. I have got Boon of the Blood Hunter on, so I've got that ticked at least. Good evening, Commander Bond. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. So, I'm liking the new updates on TSM4 so far. Still a slight bug with the profit not showing first time, but it does seem quicker. Yeah, I do have to go out and actually kill some mobs, Costa. That's a bit of a new one for Samadan, but I'm sure we can accommodate that. So we're missing the bloods there. We can do that. We need essence of water and a few things there. So let's do all of these that we can do. You're looking for a cool add-on to add items into a blacklist for adding gold symbol on the items so you can sell to a merchant. That's an interesting idea, French Curse. Yeah, I don't know of such an add-on, but yeah, that's definitely sounds good. Okay, so that's all bloods. That's Arcana we need for that, and then we need Essence of Water and the large brilliant shards. So let's try. Oh, there it is. There's the button. Open task list. That's cool. So let's have a look. Let's try this out. Check the auction house for Spirit of Harmony. There's time walking. Oh yes, good point. Tanar, thank you for the follow. Oh, did you have one? Does Addy Bags actually do that, Jack? Well, that's awesome if it does. I didn't even know that. Today I learned Addy Bags can make little icons for things. So that's like custom ones. So large brilliant shards we get from the guild banks. Let's try that out. Let's move this down so we've got a bit of space. There we go. Move. That worked fine. There we go. Hey Molin, how are you? Starting to take shape now. Yes, definitely Gwylin. It looks like it's a lot faster, which is brilliant. Now Arcana we could buy Essence of Water. Interesting, we don't have either. Okay, so what price is Arcana? Let's look at the price of it first. So let's do a shopping scan for Legion Enchanting Materials. There we go. Ing not coming home. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, ley lights. Look at the price of those ley lights. Well, I'll definitely be getting those. And those Arcana at 2 gold 90. I mean, the ley lights even cheaper, so that's worth getting. And turning that into Arcana, because I get 3 Arcana for that. So that's Arcana at 2 gold. And the Arcana here is at 290. So I'm going to scoop up these ley lights that are super cheap. Anything up to 6 gold is worth getting. That's a load of that. How much ley light do I have? 500. No, that's the fails. I have 392 at the moment. That's fine. Let's take the 10. And we'll go for that. Oh, it's in vendor settings, is it? Okay, Jack. Excellent. Chaos is still 60, ley light 20, and Arcana 10. Okay, so this is a definite jump up in price. Well, a jump down in price for me, actually. Chaos at 39 there. How many have we got? Okay, so we'll do that, and the other thing we needed was Essence of Water. So I'll do a manual search for that. I can't spell it. Essence of Water. Actually, no, can I just click on it in the task list? Would that work? That would have been handy. Because I don't want to buy the Arcana. Essence of Water is quite pricey. I need 4 of them. I don't need 200. But looking at the price of those, actually, that's a reasonable price. At 42%. I don't know how much I use it though, so I'm going to go for a smaller amount. So let's just take the ones at 58 here. Let's just be conservative and buy 40 of them for future purposes. And then we'll go here, and then we'll go to our standard one, and we'll do Lay Shatter. We'll let that run, and that will give us our Arcana stocks. So that's updating there in the background. That's while I'll try and catch up on chat. Okay, what have we got? You can make a group and operation for vendoring stuff. Okay. Good thing you can collect and make it all yourself because you play a lot. Yeah, that's true. Oh, did I miss you, War God Stompy? Oh yes, there it is. Hi, War God Stompy. How are you? What have I been up to, Molin? Basically, I've been... Ember Silk Cloth is the main thing I've been looking at, and getting all my things back on. It took me quite a while to get cooking sorted the other day, but other than that, I haven't done a great deal. There we go, and then catch up on everyone. So just up to your parents' house. Disenchant braces to get bloods. Yes, Hook's neighbour, that's the next thing I can do. Certainly. Oh, I've got enough of this now, so let's cancel on that. And you need like 20 of them already, and never on the auction house. Interesting, I seem to have a glut of them at the moment. Sold for that much in your realm, yeah, definitely. Hey, Sensors, how are you? And back to your Vitreous Stone Drake Farm. Good luck, Baron. Hope you get the drop on that one. Oh, I do apologise for the slip. Right, okay. So back to TSM4 crafting. We need to pick up the Essence of Water from the bag. Turn my bags off and pick up those. There we go. Stocking up on various old mats and transmogs whilst learning how to stream on Twitch. Excellent, Molin. Well, welcome to the streaming club. I'll have to throw you a follow. Let me know when you're next live. There we go. So that's... Oh, we've still got another 14 to go, but that's enough for now. So back to the crafting. And do the things we can craft. So we're left with bloods now. Got your new High Mountain Druid also max now. Excellent. Just need to finish the herb mining on it. Excellent, War God. Because herbing on a high mountain is really quick, isn't it? Oh, good evening, Lift It Up. How are you? Do I just leave these off for now? I think I will for now. Even though the profits are good on those, 11,000, I really do need some bloods. So I could do, I mean, my choices are to do the Disenchant of the Bracers, or as Costa was saying, to do Heroics. But that's going to be quite time intensive to do those. Going to try the Chamois Mage Tower in a bit. Excellent, good luck. Just doing test streams, so once you get fully set and ready for a full stream, let me know. Excellent, Molin, definitely. How about you and Geodavond? Oh, okay. Godavond, that's that's me butchering your language. I do apologise. Close enough. Yeah, it's with the enchant gloves and firewater instant pickup. Excellent. That's really cool. So we've done that. We need to do the daily cooldown because look, TSM task list tells me to do it. I don't want to do drain or tailoring. So can I turn that off? Yes, I can. Dream cloth I don't really want, so I'm going to hide those as well. And those I would like to do if I could. Seeks of Drainer Enchanting I don't need to do. I've not been doing a shard crystal because it's not been profitable, so I'm going to hide that one as well. So let's craft a temporal crystal. Look at this. This is shaping up very nicely. It hasn't gone though. Okay, so let's open tailoring and see if that works. Oh, now it's gone. Now it's updated. Can we do a hex weave? Craft. We've done the hex weave. Silkworm cocoon and celestial cloth and imperial silk I can't do because I don't have enough wind wool. Let's see if we can rectify that, because with the time walking on, I bet you there's loads of wind wool cloth on. Let's do a cloth shopping search and have a look. There we go. Ember silk was great last week, but seems to have tanked this week. Oh, okay. Maybe everyone that was going for it did it. Maybe, Huxnaver, maybe. I don't know for sure though, because I'm hoping to get some more sales myself. I just need to go and get some more. You just have hard G's in our language. Others have trouble with it. Imagine having a name with G being pronounced by non. We have hard G's in our language. Others have trouble with it. Imagine having a name with G being pronounced by non-Dutch guys. Okay, I see. G's more coming out of your back throat. I see. Has Samadan been enchanting since vanilla? If so, what's my favourite expansion for enchanting? I have been doing it since vanilla. But I wasn't really fully into professions. I was a bit more into tailoring back in Wrath of the Lich King and Burning Crusade, and then I took a break, so I didn't do Walls of Drain or Cataclysm or Pandaria, so I missed out on those expansions. But I'm really enjoying enchanting in Legion. It's definitely good. Let me just catch up on the rest of the chat. Sorry if I've missed anyone in there. It's moving rather rapidly at the moment. Do I have a Sky Golem? If not, make a Horde alt on Terran and you gift one. I do have a Sky Golem War God, but it's very kind of you. Hey Pulsar, how are you? And Boogie Lips? Might have to experiment with the taskbar. I've been using Executive Assistant, manually clicking on the craft button. Ah, okay. Well, it's definitely shaped up since it was starting at the beginning, so I would say it's definitely in a good shape now. A wind wool at 1 gold 63 is still quite pricey. I would have liked that to be a bit cheaper, but looking at that, Jahwakening's got 160 in the bank, so I'll have to remember to send those over to Samadan. So there we go. So your most expensive item today takes the edge off England losing. Oh, well, good job you sold it. That's good. I'm hoping to sell this new cub that I got. That will be nice if I can sell that. That will definitely get me on the road to 5 million. Alright, let's cancel those. I preferred it when it said cancelling. Let's try this one. There we are. Although it does look like it's faster from looking at this. There we go. That's all off. So let's pop those back on. And this is definitely faster having this still on, because that was a tricky one for a while. And now the cancels are coming out with the crosses. That's nice. I like that. So it seems to me why I don't have all my characters in the same guild. Basically, I just never got round to inviting the other ones in, Jack. Do I recommend just focusing on gold making on one server? I would guess so. Phil, definitely. Oh, Spirit of Harmony, yes, of course. Costa, I need to check that out as well. I did have Erfen in a separate guild. It was more of a casual guild, and that was mainly so that I could get the get all the guild heirlooms. But I've got those now, and he's since left the guild. So they're all free and available to go into a guild, definitely. I just need to get around to inviting them in. I have to arrange that with my son and get him to invite them in. I hope the bank UI gets fixed. It's helpful when pulling out all a specific group of your guild bank. Yeah, I don't use that one much, Molin. I should really. More guild space. Yeah, I mean I could get a new guild for each character. That would be good. Thorinori, how are you? If you want to do it today, just say I'll invite them for you. I was very kind of you, Jack. Found the exact add-on. Was looking for scrap add-on. Okay, excellent. Doing very well, thank you, Thori. We're just going through everything at the moment. and trying to get all our auctions back on. We've got some sales. Mooncloth Row for 6,000, that's really good. So we're going to post everything back on, check our groups for things, restock things. So it's a busy day. Also a really guild with guildies. What was that for? Got up to 3 guilds. Wow. Okay. Oh, 4 actually. And an actual guild. Did that one. You have 2 characters. There's a raiding guild, other characters, your own guild, and a few characters guild. Let's just make sure laziness and lack of organisation on my part. Yes, Spooky Lips is exactly where I'm at, except I don't have the raiding guild side of things. Warehousing is great when it works. Recently it's been depositing everything in the first tab, so the tab you've been looking at. Ah, I see. I know Ignis has recommended me to sort my warehousing operations out for that same reason. Just tried a new farm for Spirits of Harmony in LFR Heart of Fear. You just have to clear the trash up to the first loss, then leave. You get between 8 and 11 motes each run. Excellent, Ryshot. Have you tried that with the buff from Golden Lotus as well? Because that's supposed to make that particular farm even better. It's a bit like the potion of treasure finding. Gave up on your guild bank tabs on Silver Moon. The shift from bank to bags was ridiculous. Yeah, it can be really slow on some servers. Do it whilst there's no new BFA content. Yeah, I just got to, like I did with my guild bank and sorting it out, Ignis. Now that I've got my guild bank tabs all sorted, or almost sorted, I'm going to do the same with warehousing and look into it a bit more. It certainly has, Liffey. It's amazing, really, to see it grow over the past year. Agree with Ignis, it'll help. Yeah, I think it's just another step of me just gonna have to sit down, take the time, and actually have a look at it properly. Got to get your secondary account up and running to do your banking. That's pretty cool. That's looking like it's all okay. That could do with a quick sort. Let's just go through that. Oh, what did I miss there? You just go to Museum Palace and talk to Lord Walker Han. Oh yes, that's for the going to LFR for the Heart of Fear, isn't it? I've not tried that yet. Just admiring the lovely cash coming in from the sale of your papal fez. Make this an excellent movie. You look at that and you bask in that, definitely. Just hoping it's enough sales to do it with gold and get it BFA so you can use it for other stuff too. What was that for, Thorinori? Did I miss something here? Oh, your secondary account. Yes, I see. Yeah. You queue and you're the only one in. Yeah. Much basking. Right, this is all looking neat as I'd like it for now. So we need to restock on some tailoring. Let's have another look at this and go to our TSM groups. And we'll clear the queue of these for now, and we'll go back to that when I've got some bloods. Tailoring, on the other hand, let's restock those. How is this going to look? Okay, Hexweave bag we can't do. Netherweave bag we can. Shadowweave mask we can't because I haven't been getting any shadow silk for a while. But it might be worth getting that for some of that, and 1 silkweave satchel according to that. So let's check out the task list again. Whoops, just clicked on that by mistake. My right mouse button's a bit finicky. Right, here we go. Let's try this out. So, buy from the auction house the fell cloth. Okay, so that's going to be a problem. We should be moving the stuff from the guild bank. Let's try another tab. See if it can work it out then. Maybe I had too many things on. Hey Herthus, how are you? Do I have my Halfhill farms all done? If not, you can use the reputation buff. Once you get exalted on your first character, then you get double XP on the other characters. Yes, Herthus, I've just got that buff. Let's close this down and reopen it because I don't think it's working. Let's try that again. Gathering, open task list. Get from guild bank. It's automatically moving, gone into the moving mode, but I don't think it's actually picking it up. Let's try clicking through the tabs, because that used to work last time. No, it seems to be stuck. Let's try a reload. See if that fixes it. You get old raids done before the item squish hits. Going to be a lot more difficult after that for a while at least. Yes, I'm sure it will be, but there's so much other stuff to do. I'm not too worried about it myself. 7 out of 10, 30 runs total today. No Drake. Oh no, Baron will hopefully get it soon. Right, let's try this again. Guild Bank. Right, so now we've got the move icon. Let's click this. That's working better. Then it seems to be stuck a little, so let's help it out by moving tabs. There we go. And so then tailoring crafts, we need the fell cloth from the auction house. I don't know what price fell cloth is at the moment, so let's have a look. So it says not open, but we know it is here, so let's have a look. Aha, you have to be in shopping tab. That makes sense. Let's search for fell cloth. 49 gold, that's not bad actually. I think I'll buy some of that. Be back later. Okay, Marsworth, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Also got the Astral Serpent Mount yesterday after 93 attempts. Well, you got it eventually. Sometimes the random goals can be horrible, yes, definitely. Have they fixed the multi-operation odd stack size posting issue? I think Duke Digler, well, I've been able to post some things off with multiple stack sizes, even with the problem, so I'm probably not the best person to confirm it, but it does appear to be working for me at the moment. So I need 6 felt cloth, but I'm going to buy some more because this is a reasonable-ish price. I mean, my average purchase price is 44 gold. That was 3 days ago. Oh yes, I got some extra ones. That was super cheap though. I think getting this for 49. Let's get those 3. 4, 5, 6. See, that's the problem, is it doesn't allow me to overstock on them. But that will do for now. And then we need to go and make some mooncloth, which means going over to a moonwell, which is going to be another squirrel event. Hey Shantagen, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Going very well, thank you very much. We're currently enjoying the updated task list, which is working really well. We just need to work on this. We need the mats for that, I see. There we go. So let's go check our tailoring at the moment that we can make, which is going to be the formal white shirt. So the netherweed bags are going to take a while, so let's just get those other ones done, and then we'll do the netherweed bags. They should be going in the background. Yes, there they are. Well, whilst that's going, I'm just going to grab some more water and then I'll be back. You're sick though, called out of work. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Shantagen. I hope you get better soon. Right, I'll be back in a minute. We're still making netherweed bags by the looks of things. Oh, headphones. These are my headphones. Right, we're back. They sell really good for you. Does anyone else do the Sorcerous Flip from any Sorcerous Earth with Alchemy? I've not tried that one, Herthus. I'll have to look into that. Someone gave you the Onyx Panther. Wow, fantastic, Costa. Congratulations. Completely random. Wow, fantastic. Right, a few more netherweed bags to do. I mean, this only gives me 10 gold profit, so it's not amazing. You're in shock. You finished making a video last night, uploaded it, and only streamed for an hour before we had to go offline. been a rough night. Don't worry, Shantigen, it, you know, happens to the best of us, definitely. You just got to focus on getting yourself better first. Mouth open. Yeah, I can imagine. How much does a panther go for? That's about 60,000, isn't it? You made a bunch of sorcerous earth when you're sitting on them, so you can make hexweed bags when needed. Ah, yes, that's true. Hey, Zatamataz, how are you? Good afternoon to you as well. I like my fitty sitting on the floor set up, very zen. Thank you, speaker. It's surprisingly comfortable, although sometimes my knees do complain a little bit. Just doing a new AFK farm you found, I was practically drinking nausea medicine. Doesn't sound good. About 223,000 your server. Wow, that is super pricey. Got it when doing your tailoring on Kazakh. Ah, right. 116k for you. Okay. Wow. That's amazing, though. Okay, so I also need to do cooking. Let's see how the task list copes with that. Let's clear that off for now. I'm sure I did the temporal crystal. I'm sure I did that already. Yes, there you go. It's checked it and it's taken it back off. There we go. It's because the coloured panthers are needed to make the onyx. Oh, right. I see. Okay, Molin. Thank you, Shantigen. Very kind of you to say so. We haven't got Pierre next to us, so we start with that for sure. They cost at minimum 80,000 to make. Wow. Okay, that is. Oh, I've already got my hat on. I meant the cooking one. There you go. It's 20k. 20k each panther. Right. Okay, this may take me a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with cooking or not tonight, because if it's going to take me a long time, I might skip it. Because we've still already got lots of things I want to do. I've got my other characters I want to check out first, and I don't want to spend too much on doing this. Okay, look at this task list. That's a lot of stuff. That's 90 lavish feasts we'd need to do, which is absolutely huge. So, and the cookies I've forgotten to take out there yet. So I think we're going to leave this for now, because it's going to take me too long to sort out. And I want to crack on with other things for the moment. Actually, out of interest, how much profit would that be? Let's just switch to crafting reports and back. So is it worth my time for 7,000 gold? Potentially, but not tonight, because I've got other things I'd rather do. So I'm going to clear the queue on that. I'm going to leave that as it is, and I'm going to post on the things I have made. I'm going to leave the rest, and I'll come back to this later because I want to go through my other characters. So, auctioning, run a post scan. Where is my stream kitty? She hasn't been down in a while, actually. Oreo's sat over, he's stream shy, he very rarely comes onto stream, but he's sleeping underneath the chair over there. The Cookie, I think, is sleeping elsewhere since it's been quite hot here, so she's going for the coolest area she can find. If you make the engineering mount pet, it's still a loss. Oh, that doesn't sound good, Six Moon. What else have I missed up on? Crafting, Trillium plus living steel is a loss in your realm. Oh, ouch. I hate your realm so much sometimes. Yeah, Trillium is hit and miss for me. I don't get many sales of it, but when I do, it's usually a good profit. Right, let's post those on. And let me just catch up on chat. Do pretty well out of Panthers, cost you 20k to make. You farm the Kunlai and Lani Mount farm for the rest and sell for about 45 to 50k each. Nice. That's very nice. Okay, so there's lots of stuff here that I've either got below min price or I'm not going to bother with for the moment. So I'm going to leave that for now. Leave what's in my bags. There's much more I could probably sort out here. But what I want to really do is, well, there's bloods to think about. But there's also, I want to just go through my other characters and see what they're doing, because they haven't been looked at since Sunday, so I definitely need to go through and check on those characters first, and then I'll come back to this if I've got the time. So let's go over to Erfen. Someone on your server has a Trillium Ghost iron lockdown. If you want the mats, you have to farm. It's that simple. Yeah, well, sometimes, just farming them yourself, at least then, if you can farm efficiently, you're getting them, for a decent enough price. What's my second favourite to play, assuming Priest is number 1? That's an interesting one. I have been enjoying the Blood Death Knight play style. Demon Hunter Tank is also quite nice. Beastmaster Hunter's good. So there's quite a few, really. And of course Boomkin is quite useful for the utility. I'm going to close the task list for now, I think. And I need to head back to the Dwarven District. Don't think I need anything here for now. Warrior, then Death Knight for me. I've never tried a warrior, actually. I'd like to try one of every class, definitely. Ghoststone Farm at the Serpent Isle near Arboretum is very fast. Oh, okay. I've not tried that one, Six Moon. You farm them yourself. Trillium Living Steel is a loss. It's more profitable just sell the Ghost Iron bars. Well, that's the thing. There's always, with that chain, there's always something you can probably find a profit in. Let's go back to my favourite place. There we go. There we are. Oh, Prego93, thank you ever so much for the follow. For you, Ghost Iron bars, cheap enough. Its profit transmute into Trillium. Excellent, Thori. That's good to know. It's not just my server occasionally. So we've got expires here. We also have 1 drums there. So let's take the expires first and see what we're left with. I see. That's interesting, Boogie. Kunlai Farm gives Windwall, Exotic Leather, Golden Lotus and Spirit Harmony and lots of other stuff. Yeah, I think I could probably do with something like that. Right, I'm going to do a reload on this one because I want to get these mails through. I want to move through my characters, at least get their stuff relisted, and then I can work out what I'm going to do for the rest of the stream to try and maximise my gold. I'm thinking something like Ember Silk would be useful again. I'm also thinking trying to get hold of Bloods would be good. We also got Halfhill Farm I need to look at, so there's plenty of things to do. It's just a question of prioritising them. And I wouldn't even mind having a look at some Ghost Iron farms as well. Now that I've got my mining up to 600. Uldum Elementium farm good. Get Elementium, Pyrite and lots of volatiles. I've not checked out Uldum. I have heard good things about it though, Six Moon. It's to go farm what you sell. Relaxing takes little effort. It's your go-to farm for what you sell. Relaxing takes little effort. You can listen to music or the dulcet tones of Sam's voice. Yeah, that's the good thing about farms. I do enjoy doing them from time to time, I must admit. They're a nice mix amongst doing the regular auction house things. Right, okay, so there we go. That's another lot through. That's nearly all the mails. I could probably afford to do another. Australian internet means no multitasking. Oh no, Six Moon. Is Australian internet really that bad? Mats will be my big seller. The food and runes pots. This is for BFA you're talking about, Goober, is it? Yeah. Food and runes for pots and mage channel are going to yield your biggest gold at the moment. Yeah, people doing the no, this expansion for you mean for like mage tower and things at the moment. Yeah, definitely. They spent millions on a big upgrade and it sucks. Oh no, that's not good. Right. Oh, we've got some things we need to open here, but let's post on our stuff first. Let's get that back on, and then we can check out everything else. We might need to do a few more drums, I think. Yeah, drums are definitely good. You're doing transmog farming for a long time, but you're kind of doing a balance of crafting and transmog now, waiting for BFA. I think that's a pretty good mix. I certainly wouldn't personally rely on transmog. Oh, Prego, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. For me, transmog just moves too slowly to rely on it. after the release of the new expansion. Yeah, I imagine, Goober, there's going to be some new stuff coming out, so people are going to want to collect all the new things, aren't they? It's exciting times. I've never really done a expansion launch before from a gold making perspective, so I'm really looking forward to it. Nice bonus to regular gold making. Yes, Conrad, that's exactly how I do it. Pets and stuff like that. Pets for me is very slow moving. Maybe I'm just selling the wrong kind of pets. You going online when it comes online? I will try my best, Costa. Obviously, I've got work and everything, so I haven't taken any time off. So I will do my best to be around BFA launch. Oh, thank you, Goober, for the follow. Neither of you, Molin? Oh, excellent, excellent. And I've tried to keep myself away from spoilers as well, so I'm really looking forward to the voyage of discovery. So that's going to be good for me, definitely. Unless you have ridiculous RNG on drops, yeah, that's true. Relying on RNG is the way there. Once BFA launches, it's going to be crafting and questing. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying the questing out more than anything else. And then pets are a roller coaster. You don't like investing in them. Slow but steady seller for Transmog for you. Done you proud on a couple of your big sales. Yes, Boogie Lips. As you were saying earlier. Gearing up for the herb war. Kunmol, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. And Rimit, thank you also for the follow. Right, so those are posted on. So let's just pop back outside and see what else was in the mail. Let's take the expires. There we go. You watch my vids on YouTube. First time catching me live. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad you've managed to find make the oh, look at that, dread leather bindings of the quick blade. I'm glad you managed to catch them on YouTube and then come on over. Herb War, is that the thing? Isn't it the Hero War? Is that what they're calling it? I can't remember. If so, you can get Wizard Blade on a regular basis. You're almost better off doing old transmogs that require crafting, such as Software and Hammer. Yeah, some of the old transmogs I think are good sellers, so we'll take those. Thank you very much. And how are we doing for drums? Let's just have a look. I'll pop into my leatherworking and look at my leatherworking group. How many drums do you suggest I do? Leatherworking, restock. So you're saying 90. Plus a journeying helm and a travelling tunic and some toughened leg armour. Okay, let's try the task list for this. That's from the auction house. Okay, prismatic scale. I thought I had some. Appears not. I have 8. I need another 4. Okay. If you get Wizard Blade, that did that one. You're just laughing at the mad scramble that will happen since Inscription and Alchemy will both be relevant early BFA. Ah, I see, yes. Yeah, I see. So yes, the Herb War. I know, I'll get you. Drums can be done for free if you keep your level 3 garrison going. Yes, I haven't done that with the... You mean with like the raw beast hide and the trader when they come up when you've got enough garrison resources? You had a tyrant's chest piece. I think that was what went for 17k. Nice. Herb is going to be nuts. Maybe I need to make sure Jahwakening's in the game then for that, because Jahwakening's going to be there for the herb mining. So maybe I ought to make sure, as well as the hexweave. Yes, definitely use the hexweave. Shopping, and then this is a bit of a mess at the moment because this is overlaid on scan all prismatic scale. How much is a prismatic scale? I need 4, so I'll pick the one of 7. Actually, no, I'll pick that one, and then I've got an extra lot if I need it. Take that. And we can close down the task list again. There we go. Do I have a decent level blacksmith? No, Captain E. Elmorte is my blacksmith, and he doesn't have it very high at all yet. It's only something like 49. So I really ought to think about getting on that. So we have everything we need. Toughen the leg armor. So this is a 5,900 profit for all of this. And then let's try these drums. See if they'll go on their own. Yes, they will. Okay, whilst that's going, I'll catch up on chat. Your first character you're going to level is Inscription Herbalist, going to attempt to get as many contracts up as you can. Yeah, I haven't looked at the contracts thing. You're just starting that profession. Okay. Buy 4,000 true iron ore and just level to 700. Oh, if it's that easy, Costa, I might have to do that. Visit the vendor and buy all the patterns. Okay. Will cost me about 10k. You know, that is probably worth it. Because I don't really want to have to go through all the different expansions for something like blacksmithing. I'll have a look at that when I'm over on 10 skill points per 60 ore. So, in order to do true iron, what do you need to be able to make? My son can mine, he can. Or blackrock ore. Is it something I can make from a low skill and then go through, or do I need to be up to Legion level to get the initial Legion recipes? Because that could be a problem. Because I'm not even at Draenor level yet with Elmorte, my blacksmith. So the best I can probably get up to is 600. Because he's only level 81. So that could be an issue for me. Contracts are new to Inscription that grant a boost to particular reputations. They are looking to be pretty valuable at first. Yeah. But you need to buy a thing in Dalaran. Okay. So that might be tricky then. Yeah, it's got 1 week to get to 700. Yeah, I may not make it. So you have to be 90. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be my problem really for it. I really ought to be. I mean, I've only got a few levels to do, but leveling up versus gold making at the moment, it's kind of like it's a tough call. I'm not sure what I'd go for. There will be other valuables. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so busy. There's going to be so many ways of making gold. It's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. My limit's going to be the amount of time I can get on to play, really. But I'll do what I can, much like everyone else will. You know, we all have other lives to lead. What to do with the herbs you got now? Maybe stockpile them, perhaps? I don't know. Okay, oops, that's that done. And then let's post those on. Run a post scan. I haven't forgotten the Spirit of Harmony. I just need to wait till I've got to Jahwakening to do it. I think that'll be easier. You could ink or make glyphs. Yeah, I mean, my son's just experimenting with Inscription and the glyphs. He's not sure what to do with them. He's making various glyphs and seeing if they sell. Alright, let's go to the zone. You're leveling Inscription right now? Okay, excellent. Right, so that's most of those. So I didn't open up these. Roughage, string of beans, various small parts, roughage. Oh, some laystone ore. That was handy. Okay, And I can sell that to a vendor now. Stonehide leather barding didn't go on there, did it? Interesting. Oops, can't walk through walls. Glyph market is amazing, is it? Okay, been doing a couple of months now. Volume is similar to enchanting. Leveling is more important before fix, otherwise it'll take you longer. Makes you lose out on making gold in the long run. Yeah, I get your point with that, War God, definitely. Here's a suggestion, and maybe a stupid one. Buy tokens and buy 110 boosts. That's how you got 5 characters to 110. At the moment you're at 7.1 million, so it paid off. It's an interesting one, Jack. I mean, I did make that call to go and do the...
You have a great day now.
Wrong person.
Making a special
Do the faction change, and that, I think, paid off. Let's sell all of those. But buying the boosts, I'm not so sure. I can see the appeal on it, though. I also bought lots of foxflower and farnskaggle for 3 or less. Now some at 9 gold each, so really good profit. Excellent, Fandak, excellent. Listing always up to 200 of every herb for 8 gold each. Nice. You own the market. Okay, that's right. Okay. Thousands and thousands of herbs in the guild bank. Haven't been doing too bad out of glyphs and marks. Not the quickest seller in your server though. Okay. 10,000 Aetheril. Wow, that's loads. I'm going to sell this artifact power because that's no longer a thing. So I'll do that and I'll leave the rest there. Right, let's swap over to another character. Do we need to send any gold to Samadan? Yeah, let's send over 10,000 gold. Let's keep Samadan's coffers healthy. So 2 alts Samadan. Send money. Now if I just type in 10,000 and put a G on it, it'll be 10,000 gold. There we are, 10,000 gold to Samadan. Yes please. And then swap over to Jahwakening. You paid for a boost for your druid a few days ago. He's going to be your gatherer. Pretty sure glyphs will see an increased sale rate come BFA. Your daily oh, how long? Let's start at the top and work our way down. Whilst we go to Jahwakening. Apologies for the transmog. Boost. Now you're above amount you invested in tokens to boost. Yeah, I can see the appeal. I'm reluctant to do it at this stage because I'll take a huge hit in gold. I think. Glyphs will see an increased sale rate come BFA when people change mains and level allied races. Yeah, and people will want to use those glyphs. I found once my son showed me what all the glyphs did. That was pretty cool. Paid for your druid. I did that one. But think about it. Yeah, I will, Jack. Definitely. Adrios, thank you ever so much for stopping by. First time catching me live. Oh, welcome on board. Thank you for stopping by. I'm looking forward to seeing if the pre-patch offers any niche markets. Probably should investigate more. I'm sure there'll be plenty, 6 Moon, definitely. Anything that I'm stockpiling? I haven't been asked that much trade, but I'm not really stockpiling anything. I'm literally just making gold in my normal way at the moment. I imagine I'm going to be behind on the BFA thing because I haven't been really learning a lot about it and trying to do things in advance. So I'm literally just going to adapt to it as it comes. Probably not the wisest thing to do as a gold maker, but for me it's going to be fun discovering all the new stuff as it comes out. The pre-Legion invasions were so awesome for alts. Yeah, I wasn't here when that happened. It'd be interesting though. What's going to happen with BFA? You multi-box 3 accounts with Recruit a Friend and killed it for alts. Wow. Yeah, that'll do it, definitely. Tons of gold on flasks this week. Okay. They sell so fast. That's why enchanting and bag sell. People want to try new things. Exactly, Captain E, definitely. How far behind am I on chat? Okay. See your goal making like a supermarket. Oh, don't have much info on food or fishing or anything yet, so lots of stuff to explore in potential markets. Yes, definitely. Really looking forward to that. I haven't done fishing at all though, so it's going to be new for me. You've no luck with Pantaland and Celestial discoveries. Oh no. The more difficult different product selections you have in your supermarket, the more income you can generate. Yes, yeah, I definitely prescribe to that way of thinking, Jack. Diversity is gold. On your server, most old herbs are currently so cheap. Using Ink Trader would increase crafting costs by a factor of. Oh right, yeah. I mean that's kind of a problem. It just sounds so weird making a deal for fish. Between Jack's website and watching my stream, you've been able to pay for 4 months of game time. Excellent, Adrius. That's congratulations. Well done. She loves fishing and you hate it. Well, there's a good combo there then. Bring on day 1, 2, 3 fishing when it's like 50 gold per fish. Yeah, go for it. Hey, Swalkus, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So in my inbox we have expires, so let's go with those. Sadly only 213 gold made. Whiskers, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. The more stuff you have, the more chance. Yeah, definitely. Speaking of the supermarket, got to get some mats. And then we got some volatile water and the ghost iron bar. So not a lot there for Jahwakening. Slightly disappointing, I must admit. But let's go through and repost on the things we have got. Latest Commander Bond, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Can you see if I have more mail pending? Well, you've got the number coming up, but in terms of auctions, I've got 0 sold and 0 posted. Just opened a black market container and got an Arcanite Ripper, which is pretty nice, I guess. Oh, excellent. Hey, looking good, Jack. Looking good. Philosopher's Stones alchemy are disabled in battlegrounds. I don't know. Baron Lovett? No idea at all. Nobi1, I like it. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Just taking a break, Costa, I think. Right, we're going to post all this lot on. The Legion one does work. Okay, so what do they actually do in battlegrounds? There we go. Yeah, I think it's just deactivated for the moment. So what we got here is we need Windwool. That's what I remembered, and then we need to look for Spirit of Harmony. Those are 2 things I need to remember before I get distracted by any more squirrels. Where's the Windwool? Well, this bank's a mess. I need to sort this out. There's loads of stuff in here. Alright, I'll take the Windwool.
See you around.
I need to sort that one out. Okay, so let's post that to Samadan, and then I'll catch up on... Oh, wicked, thank you very much for the follow. And then I'll catch up on chat properly in a moment. Let's just send this, and... Where's my Windwool? There it is. Send that to Alt Samadan. And then darn my thing there, and then we want to look for Spirit of Harmony. They just increase your potion healing received and some base stats. Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of useful. Anything's useful, isn't it? Yeah, I certainly don't PvP myself. Making Warlock level 90 twink and brainstorming your trinket profession benefit options. Okay, interesting. Wonder how that will turn out. Shopping, Spirit of Harmony, and ore. Still expensive. How is the ore side of things? Well, we'll do that on the other side of things. Trillium bar, Ghost Iron bar, Elementium bar, Trillium bar 447. You're making a warlock level. I did that one. As soon as you get your Brutus Sword mount. What was that for? Missed that one. Is there a Warlock Discord? Well, I imagine there's a Discord for everything now, isn't there? Right, okay, so what can we do transmute-wise at the moment? We could probably do with going over to Halfhill Farm. That's another option. But for now, I'm just going to make one of these. And I think I'll do a true gold, because I can afford to do one of those. And I can transmute some titanium, so I'll do those. Any procs from those? Nope. And then we'll do, I think, let's do a living steel, I wonder. What would that be, crafting cost for the living steel? Currently at 2.1. Trillium bar times 6 would be 1200. 594? No, that's trillium bar times 3. Yeah, that would be 1200. So that would be about an 800 profit. So that's still a profit. Let's do one of those. Let's see if we can get some sales from there. Any procs from that? No. Okay, let's post it on. Let's see how we get on. Let's run a post scan. What did I miss? There's Discord for every class. Minor. What's that for, Costa? As in, I need to go to my miner. Do I have the primal might transmute? The quickest seller, but might be worth adding to my stock. I don't know. Actually, I'll have a look for it. How much titanium do I have now? Let's have a look. Don't know if I've got any on me. It'll be in my reagent bank probably. Or was there some there? Titanium bar. I have 11 on me at the moment. Actually, the crafting cost of that was saying is a negative at the moment. Not so good. How many items are you able to add in auction before it starts freezing? I think they suggest not to have more than 1,000 per character. Keep showing Harry Potter results. Level him up. Yes, I definitely will have to level him up. There's so many things to do. There really is so many things to do. Smelting for profit, that's an option, definitely. Just pick it up from Lower City. Shetrath takes one of each primal to make, but it's a decent markup, but they don't sell quickly. Okay, iron ore, steel bar, yep. There could be some ones there. Let's pop over. We've done a few bits here, nothing too significant. It needs a bit more time, and I'm kind of trying to rush through these at the moment until I've just checked on all my characters. So let's go on over. Send the titanium to my miner. Okay, let's just pop back in then. So what would Elmorte do with the titanium? The Titan steel bar, would it be? I'm thinking. Let's have a look. Just got comfortable leather hat recipe from a chest. Nice. But Titan steel. Okay. So let's pick it up. 9's in the bank. So let's go to the bank. Pick it up. Close your eyes. This is not OCD approved at all. Where is it? It's in the reagent bank. And it is this one, titanium bar. We've got a lot of elementium bars as well. Not sure quite what I'm going to do with those.
Farewell.
3 bars plus elemental earth, fire and shadow to craft 1. Watching on my old monitor. Completely fuzzy. Did I read your message? Which one, Shantagen? Is it... Did you send me an actual Twitch message? Because I don't tend to get those whilst I'm on stream. or was it enchant? In which case it might have missed. I might have missed it. Let me just scroll up and see if I can find it. Oh, that's too long to read for the new profession system. I'll leave it for now, Shantajan, actually, because my brain is already full with all the different things that I'm supposed to be doing at the moment. But thank you for the offer. I'm currently just trying to work through my regular stuff and keep up with chat, and failing at both. So bear with me one moment, caller, whilst I just go through and send these through to Elmorte. And then on the Shadow Priest there, and then we'll go over to Elmorte. Here's a trick. In Old Dalaran you can buy the Eternals for 70 gold each, depending on rep. You get them cheaper. Yes, I remember about that one, Jack. You also buy them on the auction house, or crystallized ones, but keep it below 70 gold each. Yes, because you can trade them in, can't you? Because it's the frozen orbs, isn't it? You trade them in or something like that, I believe. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look. Elmorte, how are you doing? Let's have a look in your mail. Inbox. Okay, so we have all the stuff that expired. So let's open all of this up. See where we're at. And you can check for frozen orbs on the auction house as well. Ah, interesting. Hey, 10th Fongler, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine Wednesday evening? We're currently going through and working out what we're doing with our characters. Going to see what I can smelt with my abilities to smelt. Let's have a look. I still got loads of ghost iron I could smelt, which is a profit of 20 gold per. Pyrite is also a profit. Let's check this filter to have materials. And then Elementium we have, which is a 4 gold profit. So the pyrite I can go... Is it the pyrite you're saying to go to Trillium? Or the ghost... Yeah, the ghost iron can go to Trillium. And then the Trillium can then go towards the living steel. So I think we ought to go through and just smelt all of this lot, because this is all profit here from where I'm standing. There we go. Do you have that set up to show you a profit if I smelt? Basically what it's doing is it's looking at my mat cost of each of the things, like ghost iron ore, and taking that, like ghost iron ore times 2, and then it's looking at the min buyout price of 39 gold. So why is that actually not right? Okay, let's have a look at that. Crafting cost is 90, because 2 ghost iron ores is 19 gold. Yeah. And then, so I'm selling it for 40, so that's 20 gold profit. There we go. Is the 5 million gold for the amount? Yes, I did check Spirit of Harmony cost it. It was over 400. And surprising, Tankard of Terror, Catabrew Fest thing, 125k. Very nice, Svorkus. Broken 1 million after being below 1 million for about half a year. Congratulations, Svorkus. How much gold would I need if I was a goblin with exalted rep, and do they stack? I don't believe the rep is valid anymore, Baron. You have to get the full 5 million now. In fact, whilst I'm talking, I better smelt these. There you are. Yeah, it's been changed, unfortunately. So it's all down to 5 million. Yeah, it would be a shame. I think. What's going to create all actually? Yeah, I think I think it was a good call to keep it at 5 million. It would be a bit of a pain, I think, having to do that, either rep grind or use something like a goblin to do it. So tin is actually, well, if tin sells for 20 gold, I'll be very happy. Let's try it. So I'll just do all of this lot for the moment. It doesn't sell, okay. I didn't think it would, but I might as well smelt the stuff I've got here. I've got no other use for it. But bronze does sell. So for tin I need, for bronze I need tin and copper. Isn't it, I believe. Let's have a look. Oops, picked the wrong thing. Yeah, if I go to no, not Haskell-ups. Smelt bronze. Let's have a look at bronze. So bronze is actually telling me not so good here, because there's only 6 auctions on, but the market value is more like 11. So I could turn that into a flip, of course. That is definitely cheap. There's only 6 auctions of it, so I could turn that up a notch. Copper bars themselves are currently at 9 gold. That's quite a lot, really. That's where a lot of the cost is coming from, the copper bars being at 9 gold, and the copper ore is at 10 gold, according to that. So I can see where the problem lies. It's the bottleneck of copper. And copper, I don't know how much there are. Copper bars, there's 76 of them. Flip what there is at least. Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. What I'll do is I'll finish off this tin and I'll go over and buy that now, I think. Yeah, let's buy the bronze. Shopping. Bronze bar. Yeah, so 74 at 3 gold I should be buying, and the 4 at 5 gold. Whoops, clicked one too many. Whoops. Well, oh well, I bought it all out now. So you don't watch football? I don't know if I do, but was I disappointed? No, I don't. I don't watch football sportcasts, but I do feel for the people that do follow it. Yeah, that was that last 4 was pricey. Are this squirrels or am I making gold? I would call this making gold, Costa, definitely. And a squirrel at the same time. So how many bronze bars do we have? 98. So I would maybe suggest stacks of 20 for this. My normal is 11 gold, and my max is 46. I think 11 gold 57 would be reasonable. You were Boogie, but life goes on. So who needs bronze bars? Engineers, you say? Okay, let's get this on. Let's get a group going for it. And let's have a look. Okay, so I have got something for bars already, haven't I? Mining bars. Here we are, bronze bars. When you realise you've spent 30 minutes on a single Uno game. Well, that's good fun, Mr. Honkit. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hey Manuel, first time catching me live. Excellent. Motivated to get the 5 million as well, and then some more. Fantastic. Well, thank you for joining on, and I'm glad it's inspired you. And then lost to a bot. Oh, you're playing it online. Oh, right, okay. Else got anything good of the Ghost Iron lockbox? Must have opened hundreds of them. Total waste of time. I don't know, I just collect them up myself. Group operations wise, bars times 20. These gumdrops also lost to the bot. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realise you could play it online. I love playing it just like the regular one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do with the 10 or 20 and let's see what that goes for. Let's try it. Let's do a run a post scan. Oh, Manuel, thank you ever so much for the follow. So roughly 40 gold a box. Wouldn't call it a waste. Oh, you actually bought the boxes. Ah, interesting. Oh, you can buy a PC only version on Uplay. Interesting. What have we got here? I'm not sure I want to sell my Arcanite bars. Let me just have a look at this. Roasted quail shouldn't really be on there because I can't imagine that selling. So let's skip that one. Thermal anvil I'm keeping. Do the steel bar with coal. Oh, you get like 40 gold when you open them. Just randomly pick them up. Okay, thank you, Baron. Yes, I was worried for a minute then. Hey, Evia, sorry. How close I am to the 5 million mark? I'm pretty far, to be honest. From looking at my chart at the moment. Where is it? Here it is. So yeah, I'm not doing that great when you look at the chart. So it's it's a ways off here. But we had a few good sales now. I'm really hoping for pre-patch to help boost sales up and really ramp things up towards the latter half. Fingers crossed. And I've got quite a few really expensive pets on, so if I'm really lucky, I'll be able to sell those. Hoping for something decent in terms of plans. Maybe being greedy though. Well, you never know. You never know. So I'm going to post the bronze bars on. Get those on. You've got 200 lockboxes in Legion. The rogue is level 62. You just need to level up the rogue then. Okay, the Arcanite bar. Now, I'm thinking actually of trying to sell that. It might be worth a try. Yeah, because that's quite a nice price at the moment. Now the tin bars are also potentially. Now we were going to do the bronze, weren't we? But let's try the tin. You never know, it might sell. The hatchling, let's try that. Gentleman's pack. My chart, did I make it or is that something I downloaded? I made it, Evia. You are more than welcome to take a copy of it. Let me just type the command in. There we go. So you can take a copy of that and make your own local copy, put your own figures in, and you're more than welcome to use it yourself. Pyrium 6 times the price you bought it at and around 30 times your map price. Time to sell your 600 Pyrium. Recommended stacks for Pyrium. I would check with Jack. You're good at stack sizes for that one. Yeah, you even requested another version, didn't you, Costa? Oh, Myth, thank you ever so much. Subscribe for 2 months. That's amazing. Thank you very much for your support. And Adrios as well. Thank you also for using your Prime. Both of you, thank you very much indeed. That's super duper kind of you both. Let's see, I've got everything on chat. There we are. I think I caught up with chat, so there we go. So thank you all for your support. That's really, really kind of you. So carrying on with Elmorte's posting of things, let's try a few of these. Let's try those. Aurora Sphere, Embraces leggings. So this is just various bits and yielding. War Scythe, post that. What else have we got? Doom says mace and fairy kind of stuff. Okay, well let's try those. Oh, well, thank you indeed, Myth. So that's that. And the other thing we've got here is Blackrock ore, but obviously I'm not at a level yet to be able to make use of that. I've now got some titanium bars and some pyrium bars I can send over to Jahwakening, and we need to smelt the ghost iron. So let's hop on over to the ghost iron smelting station and smelt some of this ghost iron, because this is worth doing for the 20 gold profit. And then we can then go from here, the ghost iron, into what does it turn into? Something else from the alchemy side of things. How much did I pay for the ghost iron? Most of this ghost iron ore was actually farmed, so I'll stick with my last purchase price, which is 9 gold 50, because that kind of fits with me as a rough price. Trillium, thank you very much. Prospecting it, I don't have the profession that can prospect it. What can prospect it? I've got all the things up there. The prospect value is 43 gold. Is it jewel crafting that does prospecting? It's jewel crafting. Yes, I don't have a jewel crafter yet. But then I need Spirit of Harmony. Exactly. So going on from this, full lockout snow drake. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Baron. Okay. So I'm thinking, suddenly I have so much left to do, but running out of time jitters. Just you. No, not just you, Boogie. I'm exactly in that same boat. There's only so much I can do, and so I'm just kind of not resigning myself to the fact, but I'm very much aware that I only have a certain amount of time, so I'm just going to do what I can in the time I've got, and I'll try and be as efficient as I can with my gold at the same time. Your main plan for BFA is set farming herbs and ore at launch and sell those hacksweave bags. Yeah, definitely. You've been having the gist for like 50 days. Yeah, I think that's the case, isn't it? Especially when you've got something like the chart and you're looking at it. You guys chat too much. Sam has to read it all. But I'm loving the chat as well. That's the great thing about streaming, is the chat. So it wouldn't be the same without all the chat. Putting like 70 to 100 hours in a week. Wow, that's dedication, Costa, definitely. Hey, Sharkin, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been? Let's all have a cheer for Sharkin. If you haven't checked out his stream, and I'm sure you all have, but Sharkin is a most laid-back, awesome streamer of the farming kind. Oh, thank you with the host as well. I'm assuming that's an auto host. Normally your numbers are way, way bigger than that. You'll make that gold. You need it for sure. First days of... oh, thank you, Hearth. That's very kind of you. Of course I didn't need to, but I wanted to, Sharkin. You're 70% of the time playing the game. Well, that's cool. As long as you're having fun, Costa. Loving this alchemy station in the garrison. Able to get so much more enchanting mats from Solvan instance clears. Interesting, Baron. Okay. You're taking a break from WoW, are you, Sharkin? Okay. Your 4th day free. I think that's probably wise. I mean, you play a fair amount, I guess. So, oh, sorry, taking a break from streaming. Oh, right, okay. Is this like a... Sorry to hear that, Sharkin. Is that like a... just like a give yourself a rest kind of thing? I know you've done quite a lot of 24-hour streams as well. They must be really taxing on the body. I certainly couldn't do those. But you are sorely missed, and we will like to have you back. Lots of people are going to level up their professions. I think it's a waste of gold. We should make profit from those people. Does ghost iron ore worth a lot? not necessarily on its own, Ozjax, but then you can turn the ghost iron ore into bars, and then the bars into Trillium, and then using the combination of the alchemist, you can then go up the chain until you can make living steel, and that's where you can make some even better profits. It's just a question of where you try and sell things in the chain. But the latest TSM4 broke with Loot Appraiser. Does Loot Appraiser actually work at all though? Because I can get it to appear now, but I don't know whether it's actually working. I guess we'd have to test it out. I'm a recipe collectaholic. Yeah, recipes is the next thing for me, definitely. Oh, can it not access the TSM prize sources? Okay. I haven't actually looted anything yet, no. Okay, so Loot Appraiser being down could be a slight issue. Definitely. Oh, King Deerbish, thank you ever so much for the follow. Well, you've got to collect them all up. That's the thing, Sharkin, isn't it? And there's so many great recipes out there. Oh, yeah, Vile of the Sands is tricky, Sensors. Shins can attest to that one. Finally have gold for your transmog, 130k. Nice. Hasn't been posted for almost a week in your realm. Okay. You're doing Songbell Plateau last. Okay, yeah. See, you can't access price sources. TSM API is missing the function Loot Appraiser uses. Oh right, okay. More like 40% craft, 40% actual current playing content, and maybe 20% old farming. That's a good mix. I like that. Want to move to the big cold? Yeah. That's where it's at, Sharkin. I love professions. I really love professions. Alright, so that's all of that ghost iron smelted. So we've got 200 ghost iron bars, which could sell for 8,000 if I wanted to sell them, but I'm going to send them on over to my alchemist. Hey Chris Angus, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Already stocked so hard in transmog. Yeah, you probably got loads through all your Loot Appraiser runs, I imagine. So let's going to move that over there and that over there, and then we're going to send. I'm going to keep some of this. Actually no, let's send it all. Send all the things, and then yeah, let's just do this for now to Jahwakening. Send the ghost iron bars, and then whilst that's in my head, I'm going to log over to Jahwakening and see what I can do with those. And swap on over, and then I'll catch up on chat. I can see it going off there. Let's have a look. Thanks, you learned how to do Songbell, worked out well, got the gauntlets and a pair on the auction. Nice, Thorinori. What do you think is the best realm to farm transmogs on? None of them and all of them, Saloto. Basically, low pop is very, very, very slow, but you don't have a lot of competition. That's very kind of you, Kayla. Very kind of you. Did you see the pulsating pic? No, I didn't actually. Only got me thinking tits of BFA. Multi-box 15 accounts. Wow. Okay. Well, Herb, I definitely will do that one. Best round to farm. Self did that one. Let me just scroll through. Gosh, there's loads of chat here. You play lots, spend lots of time to pick up high pop. Transmog sell best, what I understand. High pop RP realms. Yes, Baron. I'd say that's the thing, the theory. But then there's also more competition in those. Should count with a free boost when you get the expansion. Probably get dual crafting for sure, and an inscription. Of course, Thursus. Yes, I'd forgotten about that. I will get the boost, won't I? Apparently it's working, Sensor says. Oh, okay, excellent. Oh, was that you, Nerexius? Thank you very much. Very kind of you. How much gold you got for that long boy? Hey, Qmelt, how are you? I am currently... Where are we at on the chart at the moment? Let's have a look. This hasn't been filled in for the past couple of days, so the last time I checked in was 2,700,000, and I think we've gotten at least 50,000 today. So we're definitely, well, only just over halfway. Yeah. I think dual craft and inscription is definitely a really nice idea. I like the sound of those. Where's that lengthy lady graph? I see what you did there. Alright, let's pick up this ghost iron bar. All of that. So, as an alchemist, what I can do with this ghost iron bar is transmute trillium bars. I can make 23 of those. And so the profits of the ghost iron bar, smelting them, was 20 gold. Now turning that ghost iron bar into trillium bar should give me 116 gold profit. So let's make those. Although saying that, that was for each single ghost iron bar was 20 gold profit. So for 10 ghost iron bars, that's 200 profit. And for this, it's 116, so it's actually less thinking about it. Hold on a moment. Oh, show chat. Oh, hold on. Where's the lengthy lady glass? Do you have dual crafting? Procs, yes. Of course, Jack. Do I have dual crafting on any of my characters? No, I don't. Let's have a look. Procs. We have 1 trillium bar. Proc. So, yes, I'd forgotten about that. The procs do help, don't they? So, let's carry on with these and see if we've got any more procs. See if we're lucky. And then let me just scroll down, make sure I've caught everything. There we go. Yeah, 20 ore is 1 trillion bar. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so we got 2 procs, so a couple of extras ones. Yesterday you got a proc of 5 living steel. Very nice. Easy 10,000. Very nice indeed. So I've used the cooldowns for this. So in order to do this properly, we need the Riddle of Steel, which means we need Spirit of Harmony. So to carry on from this chain of process, I need to get some Spirit of Harmony. Now, in order to get that, I would like to get my Halfhill farm making the required things that will give me the motes of harmony on my farm. Now, I need to look up what it is I actually need to plant, but now that I've got the reputation, I believe I should be able to plant the correct things for golden lotuses and motes of harmony. So let's go over and have a look at that. It depends, I guess, QML, on how you get hold of your Spirit of Harmony. Because at the moment, my Spirit of Harmony prices are less than my is it Trillium bars? Pretty sure they are Songbells, these. Okay, thank you, Pantykins. I'll have a look and see if I can make any. I think I am. Let's have a look. Let's just numlock that and bring up my character reputation. So we are revered with the tillers. Is that enough? Or do we need to be exalted? Let's have a look. We're about halfway through this at the moment. You need exalted. Aha. Okay. So I'm not quite where I need to be. Okay. Revered is enough. You can get the single seeds. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Let's check it out. Exalted is for the packs that can do 4 at a time. Aha. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. Where are we at? Let's harvest what we've got. Stubborn weed. I do like doing this farm. Do that. And I also like the music in Pandaria. It's really nice. Did I buy the commendation? Yes, I did. It does apply to Halfhill. Get the farm on all my characters really fast after the first one. Yeah, that's the next thing I want to do, definitely. Samadan and Erfen definitely need to be on it. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Pantikins? It's really nice. So we're getting some good reputation here with the extra boost as well. So let's go have a look. We might as well do the daily quest whilst we're here.
Tell me of your travels.
Tell me of your travels. Witch berries.
Next one is on me.
And then I'll do this one. The dailies. And then we need to do this one.
White tiger watch over me.
And then let's have a look at the seeds. Seed vendor.
Browse.
Let's have a look. Okay, so bag of green, bag of jade, bag of Songbell seeds here. You need those, but can we get the single ones? Let's have a look. Enigma seed, Songbell seed. Here we go. Plant a Songbell seed. The harmony of light and dark bell flowers in this plant and spy Pandaria song poetry for millennia. Okay, well let's try. Oh, here we go. This is my buy 'em all add-on. Let's try 10. There we go. Okay. Let me just catch up on chat. There we go. Farm all your characters, did that. Music is nice. I feel stupid. What's this farm for? This is mainly for me to get. There's no need to feel stupid. Of course, Phil. This is for me to get the. Well, get stuck in a tree is what's is for me to do. Is I can get this for Motes of Harmony and Golden Lotus is the main thing I'm doing this. It gets 15 Spirits of Harmony a day on 10 characters. That's pretty cool. To do all the characters in all farm, don't forget, also need to craft, repost, buy, talk, and chat, and so on. Yes, this is true, actually. To do all characters as farms, yeah. Which ones to plant? I've been doing the Trillium seeds. Okay. Oh, thank you, Costa. I try my best. I fail miserably quite often as well. So let's just do that. Stubborn weed. Let's do that. Yeah, for the Motes and the Golden Lotus is what I do this for. Wasn't playing most of Wrath, Kato, Panda and Ward after burning out. That's fair enough. That's kind of a situation I was in for a while as well. Time is not my biggest friend. No. This is the thing. What with working full time and streaming and chatting and everything, I do have limited time. Oh, thank you, Speaker. That's very kind of you to say so. Do this. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some pretty good videos out there. I mean, the Wellhead written guide is also pretty good for getting yourself set up. I believe it's Songbell. Would you say for a warrior, human or Worgen? I quite like human. We even at home mock me. Oh, it's Enigma for Golden Lotus. Okay. Okay, Phil. Well, good luck with that. Oh, I bought the D&D starter kit yesterday. Really looking forward to that. Going to play that with my son at the weekend. Worgen and get extra speed boost. Ah, right. Okay. Ending with Golden Lotus. If it gives random panda herbs. Oh, right. Okay, I see. Well, let's try for the Motes of Harmony first. Let's try this, and then we'll see how that gets on. So I'm going to drop this on my action bar because I might need this for the moment. Where's my seeds that I bought? I bought 10 of them. That's leeks. Oh, I need to also do some for... There it is. I need to do some for... What do we need to build for our quest? Witchberry seeds. Have I got any witchberry seeds? Let's just do a quick search for that. Yes, we do. Bag of witchberry seeds. Oh, we don't really need to do the whole lot. But okay, let's do those whilst we've got it, and then we'll do the rest. Do that, do that, do that. That. I assume this is what we do until it goes. I haven't done this one very much. Oh yeah, now it's done. Enjoy playing it online since all of us are in different cities. Oh, that's quite cool. Nice idea. Seaboats useless unless there are mounds. Oh, okay. Useful indoors though. Yeah, this is true. What's the amount of views needed for my next step on Twitch stuff? I needed a average of 75 viewers over the last 30 days before I could apply for partner, which thanks to Sharken and his wonderful host after his 24-hour stream meant I could do that. I haven't heard back yet, but yeah, that was the target. Plus there's a couple of other ones you need to meet, which I'd met easily because it's just mainly about hours streamed and stuff like that, and I do enough of that with the times I do stream. So that's the next step. Oh, we don't need to do this. We've got this down at the bottom here. So let's plant these, and we'll go for that. Yeah, it's definitely going up. These past few days have been really amazing. In a dungeon or raid, you can use the speed boost. So what speed boost does a pardon my ignorance? Damage all your spells, then increase the actual thing. What speed boost does a Worgen get? I've not actually looked into it. Oh, that looks cool. I have no idea, as I haven't done this in a while. There you go, Boomkin. Do that one and that one. Here it comes. And ready for it that time. It's called Running Wild Racial. Okay. So is it a passive thing? Let's have a look. Innovate Dash. Half Moon Growl. Bear Form. Wild Charge? No, that's not it. That's the Boomkin thing. Okay. The tab. Ah, there we go. General. Yes, I'm on Boomkin. Running Wild, Racial. Drop to all fours and run as fast as a wild animal. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let's try this out. I've never used this. Oh, right, you need to charge it up. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I like that. How long does it last for? Oh, it lasts for, it's like a turn on and off thing. Oh, that's cool. Ah, I like that. That's excellent. Hey, Rasheen, how are you? And you can use this indoors as well. And dark flight as well. Let's have a look at this. Spellbook and abilities. Dark Flight Racial. Activates your true form, increasing current movement speed by an additional 40% for 10 seconds. Okay. So if I was to do... Let's just move that over here. Let's move these down here. Maybe I'll use these. So this one... Okay, that's definitely going to be useful for indoors. I wondered about that. Okay. Right. I need to catch up on chat, and then I need to sort my my farm out. I have so far, Rasheen. I think I'm at about 59,000 or maybe 60,000. Let me just check through. But then that's over the past 2 days, so you need to split that. On second server, I forgot how long it takes per bag. Oh, alright, what's that for? Just learn how to make netherweave bags. Yeah, they do take a long time, netherweave bags. Really annoying. So, Dark Flight can only be used where you can't mount. Okay. Jump. We'll do that one. Do that. Do that. Do that. Boomkin that down. Sorry, I'm just going to water these. Run through these. See some of the opening while walking past your PC. Yeah, definitely used indoors. Okay, use it all the time on your druid. Yeah, that's a brilliant tip. Oh, speaking of cats, hello Cookie, how are you? You come down to join the stream, have you? You come up to your normal space up here. No? Okay. She's just sitting at the side at the moment. Thankfully no butt scoot cam in quite a while. There you go, there's cat cam. Are you going to say hello? Now it's going to do. So I just turn off my cat. She's camera shy today. Yeah, she sounded like she was being turned off. A little meow. There we are. Okay, let's sort all these out. Yeah, it was. She was looking down. She wasn't quite sure what to be done with that. Let's just spray my weed killer, infested things. Do this one. There we are. There's my nice... Oh no, I haven't done this one. There we go. Did I buy it so she could camouflage? It wasn't intentional, no. Right, okay. So then it's all the Songbell done. We can go and hand that in.
May the mists
Now, I would like to do these daily quests. She is invisible when she's on the couch. Yes, definitely. I need to put a blanket on there or something, and then she'll come back. I don't think I've really got time to do these daily quests tonight. So I'm going to leave these for now. And I'm going to head back to Samadan and total up my gold. Have we got any gold we wanted to send over here? Potentially, actually. So what we'll do is we'll Hearthstone back to the Dwarven District. It's a rogue cat, yeah. Oh no, run out of water again. Right, let's run round, pop outside. So I need to keybind that, this one, the Dark Flight, to, I think I'm going to move that to E. That might be a good one to put it to, because then I can do Q and E for that. That should work. So let's send some money to Samadan. Actually, no, I'm going to keep that money because that's going to be useful for later. So let's log out and then head on over to Samadan. So over onto Samadan. Let's have a look at what your gold tally is for today. Where is my... hat? It's there. He's got the hat. He's okay. Right, check the mail. What have we got in here? We've got the Windwall cloth that's come through, the mail from a couple of auctions as well, and the Mooncloth robe. That's cool. Yes, he never has the hat on in the login screen. Smooth, smooth, jump, levitate, slide down the ramp. Yeah, it's a perfected technique. After Costa said I was, when I was breaking my legs doing the jump, so I decided to soften the landing a little bit. He was showing his hair, exactly. He very rarely has his hair on show. So let's have a look at my auctions. We didn't make the Mooncloth robe in the end. We ran out of time to do everything. We've got a few sales of Enchants, which is nice. Back to lurking, bedtime for you. Oh, thanks ever so much for stopping by, Rasheen. I'll be finishing off myself here as well. So good night, and hopefully see you again very soon. We're going to check our gold now. So let's check the chart. Move that on over. So let's move this across a little bit, and then this a little bit. Thank you, Jack, for putting the chart up. So basically, tracking our progress, even though it's past midnight now on the 12th, we'll put this in for the 11th and then fill in the gap with an estimate. So we are looking at 2,788,121. So we're a bit behind, obviously, looking at these two. So 3,488,000. So that's a cool 700,000 off target. So that's not great, really. I mean, that's coming close to 1 million after target, but the angle's not too bad. This is the chart, Sharka. Have you not seen it before? You're more than welcome to take a copy of it if you like. You can adapt it to any kind of challenge. So we've got the gap there where I didn't have this in. So maybe let's put in a guess here at 2,700,000 and let's put in 45. That should be a rough estimate of the middle. So there's our chart at the moment. So sniped 30 essence of water for 30 gold. Excellent. So what we want to do here, there's a few things I didn't do today, which I'm kind of missing on. One was the Ember Silk farm, because the Ember Silk has been selling, so I could really do with doing that next. We've at least got all those bars on from Elmorte. Hopefully those are going to sell. And then we've got our enchants on. We didn't put any food on, so we're missing out on some things there. Someone's just bought a trained soldier, so that's cool. I haven't done a cancel scan on enchants, Costa. I don't usually do a cancel scan on them these days. I just usually leave them up and let them run. But as it's reset day, it's probably worth giving it a little check. So let's try that. Deselect all groups. Go to Enchanting. Let's do everything and run a cancel scan. And then see if we can restock on these as well. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it might be worth recrafting them if I've got the materials. Let's have a look. Let's check what I've been undercut on. I haven't done a council scan in a while. I don't know if it's fixed yet. Let's have a look. I'll probably get more sold next stream, definitely. Drums are on. Bear Tartar, I think I've pretty much got covered. Although I may need to put some more on. From my bank. Yeah, lots of undercuts here. Yeah, I've got 90 drums up. Oh, hold up, wrong one. There we go, cancel those. Let's see if this works. And the thing is, will it add random ones in? Well, that seemed to work. Let's check my inbox. Yep, it is just Enchants in there. So it looks like they might have fixed it. Okay, that's promising. You gave up saying I was going to reset the market tomorrow. Sold over 1,000 since May, so permanent. Well, that's a fair amount. That's pretty good. I love the speed of this, definitely. Let's do a quick reload whilst that last 7 comes in. Then we can get those sorted out. For like 40 to 30 gold each, very nice. Transmog sales have shot up last 2 weeks. Interesting. It could be down to volume of people back and people wanting to finish off things, perhaps. Boogie. It's a bit of a weird one though, isn't it? Let's take those. Preview the communities. Oh, I haven't looked into the communities. But this is what I'm hoping for my sales, is to get more sales coming through as more people come back, and I'm hoping I'm gonna you know, creep up on my chart and gain a few things on that side of things. Hopefully. All right, let's select all. Run a post scan. Bear Tartar's there, but I haven't got any more in my bags, so let's just see how that goes first with everything else. I'll let the scan run through. Blizzard's released a preview of communities, new feature coming with Battle for Azeroth pre-patch allows you to create multiple groups and access them all in a very neat window. Interesting. Buying stuff before the inflation, it's possible, yeah. You right one too, how are you? Want to be in my community? We can make a nice big gold making community. I wonder how that would work. Okay, let's get the enchants back on, and then I'll do a quick check to see whether I need to restock on any. There we go. For 200k you're in. Right, there's those. Let's just check the auctions. They're all fine. Just double check my cooked food. I'm going to take some of this bear tartare out and post it on like that lot. Let's just resort that out. You can be in the community even on different servers. Oh, right, okay. Should make it possible to purchase the 8th bank tab for every guild. Oh, right, yeah, because you need a certain... Where is the 8th bank tab? How'd you get the 8th one? So let's try and post those on. Actually, no, let's do our enchanting restock first. Let's see if that works. So we'll go to groups and we'll run down to enchanting, restock. Yep, we've got a few restocks. Now the cloaks we couldn't do because of the blood situation, unfortunately. But we'll do the rest. Have we got everything we need for these? Let's have a look. What does gathering tell me? Gathering tells me yes. So let's go back and craft all of these. In all races with all classes to be exalted with a guild. Oh, okay. Okay. For stay classy. Ah, right. Interesting. Let's post those on. Run post scan. Might pick up some extra sales, you never know. So we are getting some Bear Tartar on 7 gold 50. Not too bad price wise. What am I down to now? 659 Bear Tartar left. Erfen's got the majority of them on. So we'll split it with Samadan as well. There we go. Don't know if Blizzard fixed it. In the past you could join a guild that had it unlocked, buy it, then leave the guild again. So join your own and then use it. Oh, interesting. It was like 56 different characters. Wow, that's quite an achievement. So I guess you have to be a fairly big guild for that. Right, I think I'm probably done here for the night. 72 is it? Wow, that's super loads. Be nice if you had all those characters yourself. You're working on it. Fantastic. I want to say big thank you to everyone who's hung out in the chat tonight. It's been amazing. Thank you all. I'm going to... Yeah, sorry, it's a bit late this one, right one too. But hopefully I'm on again tomorrow. So hopefully we'll catch you then. Let's have a look and see if we can throw a host over. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually throw a host over to Asmongold as he's still on, because I've always wanted to do that, and it's 20,000 viewers. So apologies if you are not a fan. I'm just going to give this a go for laughs. Yeah, probably not, but there we go. So yes, sorry, Nori. So thank you all for hanging out tonight, and I shall see you on again tomorrow. Slash. There we go. So, thank you all. I'm back on tomorrow, so have a great rest of your evening. Thank you all for stopping by, throwing a host over, see what happens, and happy gold making, and see you very soon. Good night and farewell.